All right, we are back. I sincerely appreciate your patience. All right, let's see here. Uh, what happened while I was gone? There's all kinds of notifications up here. Hold on a second. Let me see what we got. We're gonna back up. Oh, we are apparently in an ad break. I came out of I came out of BRB while we were in an ad break. Um, and I didn't realize. I thought they used to do ad breaks where they did like picture in picture where the stream was still visible. Um, but I have been told that now the ad breaks take the entire screen, like everything is it's just an ad and it just runs. So you see nothing, you hear nothing, you can't see anything of the stream. It's literally a full on like commercial break on old school TV. So so yeah, that's a thing apparently. Let's see. I'm checking my monitor here. It says got about 30 seconds and the ad break will be over. Um, we'll just wait for a little bit longer here. But as you can see on the screen here, Frosty was doing their usual thing. It was saying that the ad break was coming up. Coming soon to a chat near you in a world where ads are fleeting shadow one. Okay, usual. Frosty Brooks. Stay tuned. Ad break is finishing. Okay, we should be back to normal now. All right, welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a chance to stretch your legs, do whatever you needed to do. Or just kept working and totally ignored what I was doing. That's fine. You can do that too. That's fine. Um, let's go ahead and we'll just switch back. I'll switch back over to the game. All right. Okay, so let me turn the volume back on here. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we have cleaned out. We've cleaned out our inventory. We got everything stacked up. Let's eat a little more food to get our focus bumped up. There we go. Maybe a little bit of this. All right. So now that we're focused, we are going to head back and we'll just go to the main Royal Highland stable. Okay, we're back at the main stables. Let's move over and get out of the way in case other people are wanting to come and go. Okay, so the choice we have here is... Oh, while we're down here, we're going to run over to Lonely Glen and we're going to look at, yeah. Can I not jump over it? Good grief. Alright, we're gonna run over here. We're gonna check something. Take 2 shakes. Oh, that was a disco deer. Did we get it? We didn't get it. This spell wore off before I could get a clean second shot on it. Okay, I'm noticing that these aren't, they're not reacting to the fine arrows, so I'm gonna switch to a standard. Okay, they're not reacting to a standard either. What's going on? Why aren't they reacting? And by reacting, I mean they're not doing... a second, I got... my screens are all messed up as to what's what. There we go. Got a bunch of stuff overlaying other screens. Let's see. Meat, fur, hide, fish, hide. What is screeching at me? Where are they screeching? Okay, so the reason I came over here was not for that. I was coming here to pass this. Come down here. Okay, so standard. see if that worked. Nope. Run free. You're not what I'm after anyway. You, on the other hand. How did he get that far away that fast? Come on. Come on. How many times do I have to hit him? Good grief. Nope. Okay, while we were back there, I should have gotten antlers. Antlers. I should have gotten more, I should have gotten more arrows. It doesn't. It doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't do anything. Once it's open, that's it. It becomes inert. Where'd it go? And why didn't that one do the Terraflow mask? Okay, we got a regular mask. We didn't get the starred one. Yeah. So we need to find the pyroflow. We need to find the pyroflow. What do you call it? The chest. We're down to less than 100 fine arrows. Okay. Yeah, what I keep trying to get at, and I'm having very splintered thoughts right now. When we came up here, and there is look at where we are. No, I'm in the wrong spot. It's like over here. Because the first one is here. The green one was here. Yeah, it's like there. The chests that hold the bits and pieces that hold the crust pieces. It was up here somewhere. No. This isn't right. It was before that. It was when I was... I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I'm on the standing cliffs. This isn't where I meant to be. I meant to be over there. Turn. Where's my arrow? Up here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, right there. Yeah, again, no lasting sign on it that says, oh, by the way, this is the one you got. Doesn't say anything on it. And the symbol goes away as well. So I think this was arrow flow. And I think I haven't found the fourth one. Because there was earth, air, water. They're all like in a row. Earth, air, water. Which would mean fire would be like over here somewhere. If they're literally all in a row. But then there was the one with the moon symbol on it, and I have no idea what that is, so... Maybe I'm losing my mind. Let's... Somebody over there was hunting and they snagged. Oh man, I just got up here. Okay, just in case there's a mask in there, I need to collect those. Somebody snagged whatever I had started hunting. That's too deep to jump across. And that, y'all, is exactly why I ran all the way back here. It's because I had initially shot the disco deer. Did you see what we got? Star quality Proudhorn Cernic antlers. Value 1,335 gold. Yeah. That's why I went running all the way back across the field. Because just in case. Okay. Run through there, jump through there. Fly across the lake. Very interesting build. Okay, there is the village. So, we're here. We could jump down there. That's where we came in. I think we're going to have to jump and kind of skirt to get around this because we can't get on it. Yeah, I don't think it'll let us up there. Even though it's green. Yeah, this is the area where I was. Yeah. Oh. Hold on. Oh, but that's all the farther I can get. Okay. Yeah, that's all the farther I can get. It won't, I'm trying to fly straight and it won't let me. That was a little, like, doorway. there's the river. There's the bridge. So the question was, do we go back down to the crossroads and continue on? Or do we come over here and search the other side of the river? I know they want us to go up there, but I honestly, I'm feeling like staying south of the south of the break. Yeah, I think I'm gonna land, go across the bridge. In fact, I might come up here and see what's going on right here and then come across this bridge. Yeah, because we're gonna get a great aerial view either way as we come in. See what's going on down here. Just making sure that wasn't a ancient human wall. This is interesting. So that must have been, at some point, that must have been a stream that came down like a tributary down here to the waterfront. Is that? Oh, that's another player. But the ground is all sparkly around them. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing over there. I think that's just their character just has like an aura thing or whatever that's making that happen. I don't think it's because of anything game related. There's a couple people standing on the bridge over there. I think this is the most other players I've seen at once in the game for a while. Yeah, Hassian is standing up there. Okay, what I thought was a bridge here is actually not. It's I might be able to climb this. Nope. That is not an option. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. That's interesting. An incorporation of the old world and the new walls. Ancient walls and newer walls, I guess. Okay. So we do have to head back to this bridge. Because what appeared to be a bridge on the map was actually just kind of poorly drawn. It wasn't a bridge. It was, well, maybe at one point it was a bridge, but the ancient bridge appears to be working better than the white stone bridge that crumbled and broke. So is that person still down here? Because I don't want to freak them out, but I want to check and make sure there's nothing down here. Yeah, okay. Just checking under the bridge. Okay. So, we are officially on the other side of the river. Just for the sake of thoroughness, let's turn this direction and we'll head up to... Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck? I fell off the edge. Let's come up this way. Okay, sheer cliff, sheer cliff. Okay, nothing up there. Oof, that was some heavy lag. Okay. Let's check and see where we are. Yep. Okay, I said I wanted to go back all the way up to essentially where we couldn't go any further. Okay, interesting. So directly in front of us that way is the canyon where Hassian is waiting. But this is where the river runs. And there's a waterfall up there, which we can't see from our vantage point, but that's kind of cool. Looking down at the rocks and everything down there, see if there's anything along the waterfront, like out of the ordinary. I'm noticing okay, yeah, I don't see anything. So basically, if you were to do like the middle of the map, like X marks the spot, this is the X. We've been at this on this downside of it. Now we're at this downside of it. We can check all of this. And then once we get all that done, then we'll go up to the top and check these two smaller areas. We're getting the lion's share of it out of the way first. That's really interesting over there. It looks like you look right above my character's head, it looks like huge thin columns holding that stone up. But that would make That would make something back here like man-made, unless there's a tunnel, like to get through there or something. So you don't have to go all the way around. I don't know, maybe. But right now, let's concern ourselves with this section here. Oh, I was totally up there. Are you kidding me? What is it doing? What is it doing? Talk about being problematic. Wow. We can't go any higher there, apparently. Okay, let's look down below us there. So I'm seeing... Okay, so I'm seeing the bridge. And then over here I'm seeing like a stone. And then directly below us here. Yeah, wide open valley. Right, great vantage point. Interesting mounds here. That would hint at like really ancient, like even before the dirt paths and the stone bridges, like really, really old settlements. Okay, we're above the river. Wait. Huh? Hold on. That's not the river. Where does that go? This is like a little tributary. Yeah, that's a totally different body of water. Okay. Let's see, we were down there, we came up this way, came across, jumped up here. Yeah, that is mostly... I think where it gets steep there, it's inaccessible. It looks like you should be able to go all the way up to the dark area up there, and you can't. It's too steep. It doesn't let you. Well, let's go back this direction. Okay, I stand corrected. You can get all the way up here. I just couldn't at the beginning for some reason. There's a lot of just vast plains out here. A lot of nothing. There's an archway over there. Skirt around the side of this. What's that? Looks like... Is that a carpet? That absolutely looks like a carpet down there. Is this another one of those weird... Yeah, just a random carpet out here in the middle of nowhere. So weird. Oh, I got it. A banshee beetle. What's a table? From above, it looked like a rug. Okay, so I get the feeling we're down in the bottoms, basically. Like a riverbed. Lots of iron. Lots of iron. Okay. Beautiful. Amber Lake. Can we, directly behind us and up, can we get back up higher again. Continue up? No. Let's see. Can we? We were up there. Okay. Yeah. Because we came around that way and I looked straight down and I saw the table down there. Which is why it looked like a carpet, because I was directly above it. So we already looked at that. So we'll come this way. There's minerals to be had. Let's see, how are we doing? What is this? Banshee beetle, that's right. Bug there. This goes here. Good grief, I have 7 again. Oh, there goes somebody on a horse. Interesting. Is that a... Is this just a standard, whatchamacallit tree? Yeah, it's just a regular sapwood tree. Interesting. Would not have expected to see a sapwood tree here. Alright, back up. We're already down to the water. Yeah, there's really not a lot. There's well, they said it's a vast expanse. There is a lot of nothing out here. It's a lot of just open kind of wander around and get lost kind of area here. Mudan's wall. So we're gonna cut down here. We'll go down here. And then now that we've gotten this higher like ridge done, I think we'll wander back up and check out this lake area and just kind of zigzag through it. I have no idea what that means. House of Nightshade. So is there a house over there? A lot of little like hidden valleys and nooks and crannies and literally tons of places to hide things here. Good grief. Can't go any farther up that, can I? No, it won't let me. So that can't be what it was talking about, can it? Yeah, we can't get back to that. I tried. Udan's wall. Yeah, it's back behind this. But you can't go any higher. You can see part of it back there. But you can't get to it. Yeah, you can see just the top of it back there. Can't get back there. So there's the rest of it. Oh, that's it. That's the edge. We can't get to the wall. that's the edge of the gameplay. That's as close as we can get. So I wonder why they even named it. If you can't get anywhere near it, I wonder if they had originally intended for us to be able to go out there. Or, no, unless they're going to continue on that way. You know, as like a future map or something. Yeah, maybe the next map will be out that way. I don't know. But Mudan's Wall. But yeah, okay, so we'll circle back and we'll just kind of start moseying our way up towards Amber Lake. What's in there? That's just a bug. A jeweled mantis. You have one of those? I'm not sure I have a starred one. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, we'll kind of head up this way. Up on top of here. There doesn't appear... Oh, there's another... Interesting. There's another foundation for a building, just like the other one. Basically like a low-slung flat-top pyramid on top of a low-slung flat-top pyramid. Alright, we are in an ad break, it looks like. Yeah, it must be because Frosty is asking us another trivia question. Which 1970s U.S. president humorously noted his improvement in golf by claiming he was hitting fewer spectators? Which president said that? Okay, so this up here doesn't appear to be of any consequence up here. So I think we'll drop down and go through this valley, because to me this valley seems pretty intriguing, because it was paved at some point. So this area, and there's like these weird foundational... Yeah, let's get the sun out of our eyes. This whole, the whole setup here is weird. Hello there. Another piece of furniture. A crab just randomly walking this far away from the water. That's why I was saying this valley is kind of weird. There's all kinds of stuff down here. What? What's in there? Something's sparkling in there. Ooh, a starred banshee beetle. Go team. It's birthday. It's birthday. Okay, so answer to the question. It was Gerald Ford, President Gerald Ford, who brought a touch of humor to his golf game by remarking on his decreasing hazard to the gallery. Okay, that is pretty funny. To come from a president, to hear him say that. Okay. That's iron. Right. That's gold. And little tiny bits of gold here and there all over out here. Just randomly. It looks like that's a Gadvarak beetle? That's a heck of a name. I was like, wait, that looks different. Let's save that guy. Alright, let's look up on top of here real quick. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Okay, let's jump up here. Okay, everything looks copacetic. Where are we in relation to the map? Okay, so we've covered this kind of area down here. I'm gonna run down and scope this out. So we'll go back down. Here. This is really well done. This whole like muddy flats area here. Just absolute kudos to the team on the design of this. Yeah, the realism and the time that it seems like they took getting this to look realistic, like you would expect from a grassy, plainy area that kind of slipped into the ocean. You'd have a lot of dark topsoil and stuff that would just kind of be muddy and mucky, and it wouldn't be all sand and fancy and, you know, like, oh, hey, you know, this is a place to go vacationing. No, it'd just be kind of a muddy flat, especially if the tide came in and out quite a bit. Yeah, this is, I'm impressed. We got something over here inside this older city wall. What is... Oh, I know exactly what that is. But why is it here? No way. What does this do? A little waterfall there. I'm intrigued. Pointing that way. Not sure it's... Is it pointing? I don't understand. I don't understand what just happened. Was it telling us to like go this direction? I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out later. Curious. Very curious. Okay, so we're here. There's a waterfall here that I don't know where it's coming from. Seems to be coming out of the rock. Stirring up a lot of mud. Okay, whatever that building is. I think I'm gonna hold off on that. I think I'm gonna backtrack because I have a feeling that's like a quest and it's gonna take a whole bunch of stuff to do. So I think we're gonna turn and go back. Yeah. Let's turn and go back and we'll why not? We have a thing for climbing things. Sure get some great views in this game. Yeah, so when I put water in that, I got a purple half circle pointing that way. Or maybe I was looking too close. Maybe I needed to look further up. Was it an arrow pointing that way? Can I see from there? Does the mountain cut it off? Let's see. What else is out here? You know, with those, I'm looking at the building directly over my head. With those, what are they called? Balustrades, I think. The things that are on the three sides holding it up. It almost looks like a spaceship. And it better not be a spaceship. I will be so bummed if this story takes that turn. I'll be like, no, don't do that. And I think directly over my head that direction, that appears to be another spinning wind. A wind, what do you call it? A wind charger? A wind capturer? And so I'm guessing that is another one of the another one of the stables, basically the bus stops. Okay, so from up here, yeah, we basically kind of stopped here. We were gonna head back this direction. So basically turn. Well, actually, two things are going to happen. One, I'm going to jump back down there, pour water in there again. I'm going to look that direction. Because I wonder if I was looking the wrong direction, that instead of it being look out that way at an angle, it was actually an arrowhead saying look back that way. So, so yeah, let's jump. Okay. So let's see. We're facing this way. It was like doing like that, like pointing. It looked like it opened that way. Was it trying to get us to look up there? So let's stand here. Yeah, like, is it an arrow pointing that direction? I don't see anything different or... I'm confused on that one. Yeah, I'm not sure what's supposed to happen. If anybody has any ideas, feel free to put them in chat, because I am at a loss. I took 2 swings and I think both were misses, so... Here's another one of those, yeah. There's one just like this, over at the entrance to the Royal Highlands. Oh, maybe the walls, because look how this is incorporated. Maybe these low-slung walls weren't more ancient. Maybe they were just part of the design. Let's see. Oh, that was like a bridge that went over the top. Oh, and that's the, yeah, that's the little, the gully that we walked through already, so. This is really beautiful. pretty. Man. They were really invested in the aesthetic. The ancient humans were. There's a lot of time and care put into the aesthetic. Another. And then put on the base here for a second, just in case. Okay, I'm gonna go around the other side of the lake here. There's so much here that I feel like this is important. There's something to be learned here. Let's look around the front of this. Okay, nothing down below. Just like a seating area or a, yeah. They must have spent a lot of time outdoors. Just sporadically, there's more of the light colored trees, the sapwoods. That goes down here. Another gem. I'm gonna move this back because we have that. Okay, that's better. Okay, we looked at that up there. This fell down. It was another bridge. It didn't look like an amber mantis. Where would this have gone? Oh, maybe that direction? It just stops. I think we're back to... Yeah, so we checked out this whole lower area. So we came down this way. We basically scoped out all of this. Now I think from where I am, I'm gonna try to get up here and kind of check this higher area out. Quite a bit going on up here, it looks like. Down in there. Aha. Use the aeroflow mask. Wait. Hold on, I need to move off of it. I'm standing right on top of it. So I was right, they are. They're all in a straight line. Weren't they? Because one... No, not really straight. Kind of swooping. So which mask do I have with me? Terraflow, Aeroflow. Okay. Golden Fern. Wow. Holy cow. Another piece of furniture. Okay. Okay, so that's the path that goes down the rest of the way. This. Okay, they intentionally built a wall down to this stone. Yeah, I don't know. mask. We got 150 amber echo, but no mask. That would have been handy considering we're right here. Why the wall around the stone? What does it mean? Let's see. Okay, so we came up that way. We went through the lake. So air, water. I think we've gotten fire and earth. I believe those are the other two that we've gotten them because they're not showing up on the map anymore. Maybe maybe we go down this way and we check this out, where that water was coming out. Yeah, why don't we check that out? Let's see. Right in front of us here. No, just for... Nope. No mask. This is not deep. Deep enough. Water flowing out of the rock. Yeah, deep enough. Alright, so we came through that whole way. Did all that. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we can start working our way down through here. So, I just realized our inventory is full. Alright, there's 2 spaces open. I'll throw the masks up there. Stones. Plants that we're going to keep. I'm going to sell that. Come on. 62 stone. We don't need any of that. Let's see, we'll put the bugs up there. We don't need any of the plant fiber. We don't really need the sapwood, but I hate throwing it away. We'll move that up. We'll move that over. So that gives us 4 more slots. Okay, now let's look at the map. I am facing, okay, I want to go down slightly to my right. Oh yeah, because there's the bridge there. So the bridge comes through. Dark path. Got flowers. An ancient wall. That I need. That I already have. Okay, some of them... Is that what I'm doing wrong? Is that some of them don't have that aura thing around them? Do I have to wait for the aura to show up? What the hell is that? Oh, it's a... Can I sneak up on that animal? That shot hit. That was really far. See, I think that's what's wrong. I think I need to wait until they have like that aura thing around them and then hunt. Because I've noticed that I'm not getting any masks. Yeah, I'm not getting any masks. And I'm not seeing any of the aura ones. Okay, we got flowers. We've got another bridge that goes across. Let's look around here. Interesting. They added like wood to the existing. Oh, this is such a prime location for a hidden chest. Nothing under there. Okay, there's that. So let's go ahead and take care of this. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, that's going down between the rocks. Okay, I'm seeing... I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm seeing like gaps down there. Like there's something underneath here. Behind the waterfall. But how do you get in there? Love that last second jump to get up. So I feel like there's a story in this somehow. Of why the water is so heavily blocked here and goes down there, and why I can see underneath the rocks. I feel like there's a cave or something that we can get to. Maybe not now, but okay, I checked the inside of all of these along the stream. I didn't check the outside. Okay, I didn't see anything. Let's see, can we go up here and jump down on it? Don't necessarily... Okay, there's nothing on there. Nothing on here. However, there is one down here. I was like, huh, high up places that I can't see the top of. I bet there's something on top of there. Because that's how this game do. Let's see. We have... Okay, that guy's sparkly. But he's still not doing the whole, like, aura thing. Oh, wait. A little bit. Holy cow. It vanished. Damn it. It really threw me off that there was suddenly like 5 of them. Wait, what? Wait, why do they keep vanishing? What the hell? That's weird. There's a whole row of flowers. Alright, you better give me a mask out of this. Dirty potato. Dirty potato. I'm angry. Let's see. What can we get rid of? Anything I can, let's see. Eat these. Shuffle that over. Looks like you got another ad break coming up here. Or it's gonna start any second now. Okay. That was frustrating. Yeah, oh, there's another one. There's one of these. I don't need any more of those. Yeah, I think I need to, oh, the ads are still running. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for just a few more seconds here. The ads are done. Okay, this is this the front door here? Ooh. That's a heck of a building. There appears to be a sign or something here. Let's see. All right. It looks like Warning, stay away from this church. Do not try to access the main building. The weaponized entity known as Sprout has been destroyed, but it is unclear if seeds still exist. Those who enter risk destruction. Watcher Oneus on behalf of the First Council. Do not try to access the main building. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad does everybody else want to get into this building? Like 10? Okay. Okay. Oh. I thought sure we could land on that. So come around this way. Okay. So one would have to assume that that warning was from like thousands of years ago, not current, because, well, the building barely even exists. Whoops. A little shy on that jump. There's something up here. Right there, on the edge of that wall. Ah. I thought sure it was going to be the bad thing. Okay, so... Oh, missed again. Alright, so up here. And then... up here. Okay, nothing underneath there. Nothing up here. Can't get on those. Okay, so we have checked out the outside of this. Bellefontaine's lab. It is locked. Maybe someone has a key. Okay, so we found two labs. I don't know why they're calling them labs. Okay. So we checked all this out. We found another. Oh wait, no, that's the same one. We already knew where that one was. Oh wait, no we didn't. That is new. That's a new one. That's the one we found the first time. So that is new. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll come down here and we'll just go ahead and we're almost done with this area. We might as well just go ahead and we'll continue down here. We already kind of partially checked out the beach, so let's just head south. Boo. Okay, so was that I had to hit the right one out of all of them? I'm really confused. Really, really confused. Okay, once again, the inventory is overstuffed. What can we get rid of? Is there anything we can eat? We can't eat raw meat. Stone, get rid of that, yes. Okay, that's all. We just needed to open up at least one slot. Come on, mask. I swear to Pete. Whoever Pete is, I swear to him. Alright, so we looked at this. Didn't make much sense. We were pretty much confused by it. We came down here. Okay, there are ruins here, but the one to the side of us here is the one with the exclamation mark next to it. So, we are going to search around it and then search it. Drop. Alright. Okay. Everything seems pretty straightforward out here. A lot of white stone, it seems. Whoa, what was that? You hear that? What is that gold line? Is that pointing all the way to the... Hold on. Standard. It's still there. Maybe that's the edge of the playable area. It's very probable. It's just an artifact. And not like artifact like finding like Indiana Jones. Artifact like a remnant of a graphic issue. Okay, so that we'll look at next. This stream is making an awful lot of noise considering it's barely moving. What's happening here? Why do you look like that? Don't know. Okay. Oh yeah, the water's got like a defined edge here. Oh yeah, that is. It's a graphic artifact. There's a weird seam where it didn't join smoothly here on the beach. Okay. Yeah, not really a lot going on out here. Move, kitties. Nothing around there. Nothing around there. Okay, just making absolutely sure everything's copacetic around here. I know this game is there's like zero interaction or danger, but you know, I'm always like, you never can be too careful. What is that? Design element, okay. Same design element. Okay, we've got stone that's fallen down. Okay, there does not seem to be a door in. But there also doesn't seem to be a top on it. So I'm guessing where is that really high point I can jump from? Yeah, I think this is hollow. I think there's something inside it. Now, the other thought I'm having, and I don't know how to prove it, would be some kind of weird magical thing where I have to pour water. How far away is that? I have to pour water in the thing here and run back here to get in. But that seems a little kooky. So why don't we try find something really high and jump down. Is there anything high enough? Is that high enough? This isn't high enough. No, it's not high enough for me to land on that. I don't think it is. But I don't see anything. Maybe over there, but that seems like it's so far away that I would lose too much altitude. Same there. Like, it's definitely higher, but by the time I come down, I think I'm going to be... Well, I mean, if I don't touch here, I'm higher than I am right now. Let's try. Oh yeah, this'll work. And yeah, there's a staircase. There's a climby thing on the inside, so I can get back out. Yep. All right. There's a book. Operation Phoenix Fall. Preparations are nearly complete. All that's left is to place the 4 pedestals in cardinal directions around her and infuse her with flow water. The timing must be perfect. We aren't ready yet. Once the Phoenix is dragged down to our level, my child must be prepared to overcome her. My little sprout isn't ready, and neither is her sister. Oh, my sweet child, how I cannot wait to meet you too. I wonder if you'll be as strong as your sibling. I can only hope. One day we will meet, and together we'll drag the sun from the sky and replace it with our own. Well, that doesn't sound at all unhinged or mad. I mean, yeah. Sure, let's search the dirt pile. This dirt looks very suspicious. Of course it does. It's dirt. Okay, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Do we do the really dumb thing? No, it won't let us. Oh, 1 out of 4. Find and water all 4 pedestals. Okay, so we are already started on that. Yeah, we found one of the pedestals already. Okay, so we looked in there. Let's float down and see what's going on here. Is this we didn't check out yet? There's the other pedestal. Alright, we don't have any more room to keep grabbing things. I keep I keep seeing those and I'm like, hey. Oh. Let's see. Look around here. Looking for bits and bobs. Anything that might be loot. No. Nothing up there. All right, all 4 pedestals. So there was one there, there was one there. One would think there would be like one up here. And then like one over here somewhere. But, yeah. Who knows where they are? So we checked that out. Let's head this way. We already looked through all of this. Interesting if there's just a random it's not random. Inventory. We don't need rocks. Use the hydroflow mask. Pyro? Terra? No hydro. It's on the map now. I thought that was hydro. Wait a second. I'm confused. Pyro and Terra. I would have swore I had an aeroflow mask. Because, according to this, that's aeroflow. That's water. No, this is Hydra. Well, what's that? Isn't that water? All right, let's move away from it so we can see what the symbol is. Never gonna make it to the top of this. Alright, let's try that again. Yep. Up. Yep. Yep. And up, and wouldn't you know it? Had a feeling. They always seem to be in weird, it's like up high places. Or hidden down low, like. Okay, let's do a get your bearings check here. Okay, directly across from us. Excuse me? Okay. There's something down in the water. Oh, that's just a crab, I think. There's something else down there. Is it another piece of furniture? It might be another piece of furniture. Look at the map. How close are we? Yeah, we're off to the side. It's... Yeah, that's another piece of furniture. Okay. Yeah, nothing up here. Jump. Oh, no, it's not another piece of furniture. Pick up candle? I thought it was a crab. Attached to the base of the candle is a crumpled note. At the stroke of midnight, between the standing stones, light me and bring him back. Between the standing stones. Between the standing stones. What's up there? Between the standing stones. Anything that looks really obvious, like two. Okay, there's two there, two there. Between the standing stones. Because we found it here? It feels like maybe it should have been those, but I don't think it is. Between the standing... Not between. Among the standing stones. I bet that's what it is. Okay, we... Can we get up there? Sure, it looks like it. Hello. Okay. Oh, it's 11 o'clock at night. You get there fast enough? Somebody just shoot above my head? I'm here. How do I get there? I was zigzagging up. Come on. It's already past 12. I didn't make it. Well, that's frustrating. I was so close. All right, so how close? I wasn't even. I wasn't anywhere near. I was like, I was so close. No, no, not even remotely. There it is over there. Didn't get it. Get it? Y'all. How? How can you hit that many times? Still not get it. How is there a bag 847 away? The other side of the camp? What in the world? How is there a bagged... multiple bags? Hello? I can see it. Somebody must have been hunting out here. Nope. 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 I came all the way over here for nothing. That might be the funniest part of this whole setup is you can run for like literally on the clock for hours. And it's just, you know, it's like, oh, hey, here's some fur. Well, no. How dare you? All right, let's see what we got in the old... Do we have anything to process here? No, everything is back home. So, let's take it back home. All right. Let's head inside. And let's see what we're working with here. We need... No. There we go. Let's see. We've already got 5 and 5, so those are for sale. We only have 2 star aquamarine, but that's not a star, so that's not gonna matter. We're gonna go to gatherables. We got... There we go. We're gonna sell the meat. Sell the meat. Bugs. We've got a jeweled mantis. have 2 regular ones. This is a star one. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and keep the star one. We'll sell the 2 regulars. We got an irregular amber mantis. We already have 2 of those. We'll sell that. The silly fish. We already have 3 stars. That's 3 more stars. Oh. That says placeable. Okay. Banshee beetle. So bugs in the bees. We're going to keep the star version. We got a blue crab. And we have a star blue crab. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Spine shell. We have 3 blue crab already. Let's get those out. And we'll put the 1 star in. Excuse me. Goodness. Where is the... There it is. 3 of those. A shadbarack beetle. That's a new one. We have jackcat meat. All right. We have jackcat fur. We already have 40. That's for sale. The midnight floof. The skins we already have. We already have 40 antlers. We'll sell the antlers. We have 4 tails. The proud Sarnak. Hold on to that bad boy. Jadium ore. Storage is officially full. Stone we're gonna throw away. Sell those. Sell that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put those in there. Sell that. Right, let's take care of the selling bit. Outside. All of these things. Save 1. Sell. Oh. Sell. Alright, like half of it sold while we were doing that. I couldn't get all of it out fast enough. Alright, let's go put away the... So we have found 4 loot boxes so far. I need to be able to get up on that one. There we go. So 6. There we go. And 6. Six. There we go. Up. All right. Those are put away. Let's go. Weeding. Darn it. Didn't mean to harvest. Well. There we go. We got onions now we need to deal with. It's just weeding. I had no intention. Harvesting. 9. Okay, that's already got 9 in it. That's already got 9 in it. So let's move this to there. And let's move this to there. 22. Oop. Go here. Go here. I need to take 10 of something out of storage. I know exactly what I'm going to take out of storage. What was it I just said I had like 100 of and I never use? This. There, 40. Okay, now go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Or sell that, sell that. We replace the onions. We can sell the rest of those. Or do we need them for seeds? Hold on. Nope, we got 13 seeds. We don't need them for seeds. Okay. So, again, more stuff to go in the sale bin. And that. Can those stack even higher? Nope, that's at 30. Which is weird, because in storage they can stack as 100. This, yeah, the wood's all done. So, let's see. Iron. And gold. Oh boy. This'll help. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Yep, that definitely helped to get all that out of there. Now let's come over here. And let's see, we need to get 15 of those out. JDM requires how much? 5 each. There we go. Okay, so that's good. The gold and copper. Alright, so that gets all that taken care of. We'll check and see what this is. Another sticker. Okay. I guess. Terraflow mask. We actually don't need this. We gotta find the pyroflow. I don't know where in the world that thing is. We looked all over the map and I sure as heck didn't see it. Oh, I need to plant. Let's go here, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need to replant the onions I just accidentally harvested. 1. There we go. And now we need to water everything. Let's see. What are the... Yep. Everything's watered. Refill the watering can. Okay, we had another message from Siri, or not Seri, S-E-R-Y, Seri bot. It was another ad. Let's see. The last one we did was the president. Let's see. He just was like riffing on running around in Palia and doing stuff. Another ad break. Okay, this iconic wordless picture book tells of a boy's magical winter friendship and has become a Christmas classic. Who created this beloved story? Yeah, it's a very popular title. It's even if you don't celebrate Christmas, you probably know the title of it. I'll wait for a second, give you a chance to think about it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the answer is The Snowman. The Snowman was written and illustrated by the celebrated British author Raymond Briggs, captivating audiences since 1978. So I guess the answer was actually the author's name, not the name of the book. I guess it was both, really. Okay, so all of that is watered, planted, and weeded. Let's get rid of the weeds and sell those, because that's not weird at all. I already threw them in there. Okay. So all that's taken care of. I think we are... as much as I want to keep playing, I've already been on for 6.5 hours. and I have to work tomorrow, and I still have a bunch of stuff I need to get done tonight. So I unfortunately I'm gonna have to set this down. And I also do think that I am going to play a little bit off stream. The reason being is I have to go in here and I'm down to 20 dispel arrows. Good grief. Oh wait, how did those get over there? I am completely out of fine arrows. Like completely. 100, 200, 300. I usually have at least 300, sometimes 400 of all of this, and I have just been burning through arrows. So I need to restock everything. And I'm going to have to, unfortunately, deal with the storage problem. We are at just under capacity right now. And there's not really a lot I want to get rid of because I need those things to build, create, form things. So it looks like I'm probably going to have to go through the unbelievable process again of upgrading all of the storage containers. It is a massive hassle, but yeah, I think that's really the only way through this. So I'm probably going to do that off stream. That's not really a stream worthy thing. So yeah, I think that is probably gonna do it. Let's I think we're gonna head inside and collapse from exhaustion of running around the Royal Highlands for so long. I mean, to be fair, we got a lot done. I mean, we basically covered well over a quarter of the map, if not pushing closer to half. Because of all the back and forth and the moving around and going around things, and so yeah, I think we really I think we did okay. I do. I think we did all right. Let me do this. Hold on 1 second here. Will it let me? There we go. Just trying to tab out without messing up the game. Let's do that, and we'll do this. There we go. That's a little better. All right. I think it's time for a fresh cup of coffee and some downtime. So, oh, hey Kat, how are you? Yeah, I've been on for almost 7 hours now. I was just finishing up. I appreciate you coming in though. It was really good to see you. I hope you've been doing well. Yeah, I think that is going to probably be it for this stream. Oh, Blacklight, you're gonna. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I've been on for like almost 7 hours. I was gonna. I'm just wrapping stuff up for tonight. I really appreciate it, though. I really do. Thank you so much. Yeah, that is gonna do it for this stream. As always, please remember to be well, take care of yourself, look after yourself, and also look out for the folks that are around you. We could all use an extra shoulder to lean on, an extra ear to listen, an extra helping hand. It's really important these days because things have been kind of a dumpster fire lately. I think we all know that. So let's just look out for each other and be a little more empathetic than usual and a little more kind. But also, while you're doing that, please always remember to treat yourself the same way you would treat a best friend, because you deserve nothing less than that. That is going to do it for me. I am tmaaz. This is the Construction Zone, and I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking, for stopping in, hanging out. I appreciate you. Please do all the like, follow, subscribes, and stuffs. It helps. I appreciate it, either here or on YouTube. So yeah, that's gonna do it. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, take care of yourself, okay? Have a good one.